So let's see. So what else? Do you want to play a game or do something?
What game?
I don't know. Let me look in the library. See if I can find anything interesting. Cool. So in this game, we would pick a scenario and act out a dialogue, such as asking for directions or meeting your child's teacher for the first time. The rule is you both can only ask questions. See how long you can keep the conversation going.
Okay.
So I might say, how do I get to the stadium? And you have to answer with a question.
Which stadium do you mean? Yeah, no answer, just ask questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which stadium is the soccer match at?
What is soccer match?
Oh, it's football. International football, soccer.
I know. I just ask questions.
Oh, that was the answer. Oh, I'm so dumb.
Okay. No answer. No answer. Yeah.
I'm sorry. What is soccer?
Yeah.
What do you do on Saturday afternoons?
Are you busy today?
Okay.
Okay.
So that has to be a question though.
What kind of question?
All right. So you said, what is soccer? And I answered with a cryptic question, sarcastic. What do you do on Saturday afternoons?
I responded. Were you busy today?
Was I busy today? This is great.
Yeah. You are a
Oh,
teacher. I'm a student. We met with each other for the first time. Yeah.
okay. You're very good at this game. You read the instructions better than I did. Okay. Well, where was I busy today? How am I going to answer this? Would you have been able to meet me for lunch?
Where are we gonna have the lunch? A fancy restaurant?
Would you prefer a white tablecloth restaurant to a diner?
Does the restaurant have the seafood?
Does it have seafood? Um, if it doesn't, do you think you would be able to eat tofu?
Do you like Chinese dishes?
Does a cat have a tail? Your turn.
Are you a teacher?
Why? Are you a student looking for a teacher?
At this time, should the teachers supposed to teach in the classroom?
Are you looking for a classroom to be taught in?
Which kind of classroom?
Which kind of classroom? What kind of classroom do you prefer? The kind with desks or a big auditorium?
What subjects are you teaching as a teacher in this school?
Well, Well, let me think about answering that. What would Psychology 101, which has many, many students in it usually, be better taught in an auditorium? That's not a very good answer.
How big is the auditorium?
The auditorium at our school would probably, no, I'll have to think this through. How big is the auditorium? How many students do you think will sign up?
Now, how many students can the auditorium accommodate?
Ah, okay. Perhaps there are more than 200. No. I can't give you an answer. I lose.
You don't need to give me an answer. You just ask me the questions.
Okay, but the question should be an answer in a way. So you're asking me how big the auditorium would be. Would you be comfortable learning in an auditorium that seats 300 people?
What is the distance between the auditorium with the classroom?
What if you couldn't sit at a desk and could only sit in a chair like a theater situation? Would you be able to learn?
Is the auditorium quiet?
The auditorium, no, let's can't. Wait a minute. Is the auditorium quiet? Is the classroom quiet?
Which one is quieter, more quiet?
Does the auditorium have a microphone?
Does the classroom has a speaker?
Would the speaker have to address a class of 45 people or 200 people?
Do the students, have someone who is deaf?
Yeah, I don't know. I think we would be able to put a deaf person in the front row, but I would have to ask.
Yeah.
That stunk. That was not a good answer. Your answers are better than mine,
No. I just ask. I don't care your questions. I just, even though I cannot understand your question, I just ask. Yeah, I keep doing that.
Okay. Can we put a deaf person in the front row?
How many deaf students in this classroom?
Perhaps it is a school for the deaf and the blind. Is it a school for the deaf and the blind?
Okay. It's a school just specific for the disabilities.
Good question. Good question. Um, we'll have to ask the principal.
How old is the principal?
Would you take a walk down to the principal's office and ask her yourself?
Is she a female or male?
Well, if you heard someone use ask her yourself, wouldn't you know?
Is she married? Has she been married?
Uh, that's a good question. You could ask her. Could you ask her?
What's her number?
Um, I think you'll have to get, I think, let's see, could you ask her secretary for the number?
How old is the secretary?
How old do you want her to be?
Is she as young as myself?
It's possible. Could you take a look at her and tell me her age from looking at her?
Does she has long hair?
Maybe could she be wearing a wig?
What's the color of the wig?
I think, let's see, could she be wearing a wig that is yellow on one day and black on the next day?
Which color do you like? Do you like most?
You would have to ask her that question.
That is not a question.
You win.
Yeah. Mm.